I'm a beggar carrying a 500-pound sword case on my back.
But at the sect initiation ceremony, I tested out with a Saint's Great Void Spirit Root. It triggered heavenly and earthly anomalies. Even the sect master broke out of seclusion and flew out on his... But who knows how I survived these 8 years? 8 years ago, my sister worked as a maid at the Qian estate, suffering and toiling. Mother passed away from a serious illness. My uncle even tried to steal my sister's silver. I couldn't take it anymore. I went to confront my uncle. A mysterious old man saw through my situation. After secretly observing me, he took me away and adopted me as his grandson. For 8 years, I trained in boxing every day and soaked in medicinal baths every night. When I came down the mountain, Grandpa gave me a mysterious 500-pound sword case. He warned me again and again, no matter what happens, never let the sword case leave your side. Time's up. Those who didn't make it up the steps, you may leave now. Now that you've all joined our sect, you must follow the sect rules. Anyone who tried to cheat, step forward.
I am the chief law enforcer of the sect, named Old Wei. Now, we begin the Spirit Root test.
Wang Hao. Bone, age 13. Gold Water, True Spirit Root. You may enter Jade Gold Peak or Illusion Water Peak.
From today onward, you are officially an outer disciple of the Kangyun Sword sect. Your parents in the clan will receive 100 taels of gold and silver.
Ha ha ha! Finally, a youth with a true Spirit Root appears. Why not let this disciple join our Royal Gold Peak?
Sun Changfeng, you can have him. 500 Spirit Stone.
Ha ha ha! Fine, fine! I'll pay it! Alright! Just a little prize for coming in first!
I wonder how many Heavenly Spirit Root disciples this batch will produce.
Sigh, I don't know if I'll get any this year either. My students need to pick a few junior brothers to bring back. Why are wood-type Spirit Roots so rare?
Aether! Hemp! Steel putting on airs! Ah! Even the worst batch from last year! Your Greenwood Peak still got close to 20 disciples! It has been 3 years now for my crazy Thunder Peak, and we haven't had a single new disciple! You know what I've been through in these 3 years?
Why are the elders on that high platform suddenly arguing? Goda type Heavenly Spirit.
Good lad! He actually has a Heavenly Spirit Root! What is your name, Elder? My name is Qian Shouyang.
Good. Good.
From now on, you'll join my Imperial Gold Peak. Haha, you're officially an inner disciple of my Imperial Gold Peak. I can also take you as a core disciple.
How about it? What? Don't tell me you have a fellow townsman here. No.
A person who would trade his own sister's lifespan for 10 jars of copper coins. I don't know him.
I'm just a little curious. Such a person.
Oh, would the Kangyun Sword sect even accept him? If he really is that kind of person.
No matter how heaven-defying his talent is. The Kangyun Sword sect would never take him. Ah, it is not certain who is right and who is wrong yet. How can we listen? Besides, it is not like that kid couldn't block that punch, that damn blind man. What do you want? The dog at the village entrance barked!
The other dogs barked too, but they don't know why they're barking. That is right. I did take 10 jars of copper coins from your Qian estate. But that was the money for my sister being worked to death in your estate, even when your household servants abandoned her.
You still deducted that money! When a servant dies, the master's family compensates 10 strings of cash!
That has always been the rule. At that moment, I had only one thought. That was my sister. I had to get it. So what? I have a heavenly spirit root. What about you? You probably don't even have a spirit root at all.
Sun Tongfeng! Just a mere heavenly spirit root! And you would break the sex rules for that? If you dare stop me today, I'll beat you up too! Bring it on! Xin Shaoyang, so what if you have a celestial spirit root? Your conduct is improper. Kangyun Sword Sect will never accept you.
Don't you also want to see whether this beggar has a spirit root? Then open your eyes wide and watch closely. Don't you dare blink.
Fine. Even if you have a triple hybrid spirit root today, Quangale Peak will take you.
Ha 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 ha! The spirit testing orb shattered! I'm afraid you're not even worthy of a triple hybrid spirit root!
Shut up. Hapa. This thing just exploded for no reason. I don't have to pay for it, right?
Hurry to Kingston Peak and bring the spirit testing Stelly!
You're not thinking what I think you're thinking, are you? Could it be a king grade spirit root, which is above celestial?
Is it really true? After all these years, it seems only 12 years ago, a king grade spirit root appeared once.
That is right. That person is now the senior disciple. Wu Yan, a personal disciple of the sect leader.
Could it really be that he has no spirit root? Then why did the spirit testing stone shatter?
Examine his name! Shu Jingchen! Same grade spirit root! Void spirit root!
What the hell? Void spirit root means no spirit root, right? And that counts as a saint grid spirit root.
Choose fire! Choose fire! Highest offensive power! I can also teach you artifact forging and alchemy! Get lost! For offensive power, you need the metal element!
So are the cultivators. Practicing metal spirit power are like tigers with wings.
Choose order! Our One Tree Peak is all female disciples! It is easy to find a cultivation partner.
Choose Earth! 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 Ah! I'll take you as my personal disciple! I'll give you my monthly allowance! Come to Jingmo Peak! I'll have the Peak Master take you as a personal disciple!
I suppose this old man could take on a disciple too.
You haven't taken a disciple in 300 to 500 years! What could you possibly teach?
Let me explain to everyone what a void spirit root is. The void spirit root is also called the root of emptiness.
The most precious thing about this spirit root is that a cultivator can freely choose any one of the 8 elements as their primary spirit root, and the purity of the spiritual root chosen is far higher than that of a heavenly spiritual root.
So, Cho Qingchen, which element's spiritual root will you choose?
Hey, Sector Master! See, that thing behind that kid? Doesn't it look like a giant sword spirit?
In my opinion, this kid is definitely picking a metal spiritual root.
In your opinion, what can you even see? He chose Earth.
Oh, no! What if he actually picks Earth? Picking dirt! What a joke! If he picks Earth, I'll eat 3 pounds of human waste. Hence! Ha ha ha! Chi and Spirit! The lightning spiritual root of our mat, Thunder Peak! It's the most lethal of them all!
Kid, pick lightning.
Ha ha ha. It is fine, just follow your heart.
Disciple, Shu Xingchen enters Mad Thunder Peak. Awaken Saint Grade Lightning Spiritual Root. Reward 3 Chi Refining Pills, 300 low-grade Spirit Stones,
500 sector contribution points, and a detached residence at Mad Thunder Peak. As a probationary Mad Thunder Peak disciple, you may enter the Spirit Life platform 3 times without spending contribution points. Thank you, Sector Master, for the appointment.
Thank you, Sector Master, for the rewards! Leave the matter of Jinxian Peak to me! Ha ha ha!
I still don't know your esteemed name, Senior.
I am Elder of the 28 Peaks of Mad Thunder Peak. Lei Chen, you can call me Elder Lei of the 8 Peaks, or just Old Lei. Old Drunkard is fine too.
Then I'll call you Elder Lai of the 8 Peaks. The others feel too abrupt. Elder Lei of the 8 Peaks. Does our Kenjun sword sect accept blind people too?
Ha ha ha! Kid, your eyes may be blind, but your heart isn't! I really wonder what kind of person your grandfather is, to have raised a freak like you. That thing on your back must weigh at least 200 jin, right?
500 jin. Forget I asked. Kangyun Sword Sect. This is a sect worth entrusting your life to.
So, what if I'm blind? My heart has a way. A flaw can still be mended.
What a Kanjin Sword Sect. No wonder. Grandpa specifically told me to come here.
Grandpa Chu, today is the new disciple induction ceremony. Aren't you going?
Not going. H, why did a Saint Grade Spiritual Root choose the lightning element? And he is blind too.
HM, on a day like today, Shu Yunshin isn't coming.
I thought you wouldn't come.
Kuanglei Peak hasn't been this lively in 3 years. No matter what, I had to come and see.
Since everyone is here, the initiation ceremony for disciple Chu Jingchen now officially begins.
The Sect Master lineage has been passed down for 36 generations.
1 cultivator at the Tribulation Transcendence realm ascended to the Mortal World, 2 at the Great Vehicle realm, 3 at the Unity realm.
5 at the Void Refinement, realm 15 at the Nascent Soul realm. All past sect masters above.
The sword in hand does not stop at the weak. The sword in heart does not fear the strong.
To right the world's injustices. Kill all villains under heaven.
Kangyun Sword Sect will surely mobilize the full strength of the sect to protect you completely. Join the ranks of Kuanglei Peak.
SRZ. This is your identity, Jade Slit. Remember not to lose it.
Chu Yunshin, do you want to take him as a disciple?
Kid. You're willing to become my disciple?
Disciple Chu Jingchen is willing to become your disciple! Good, good, good! I, Chu Yunshin, today accept disciple Chu Jingchen as my final disciple. From now on, I ask the elders from all directions to take good care of him.
Is that thing on your back a sword case?
My grandfather gave it to me before he left. He said, this is a sword gate. If anyone asks you in the future,
You must say it is a sword painting. Otherwise, it'll bring disaster upon you.
Why? The sword gate can only reach the level of a magic tool. Even many cultivators at the nascent soul realm are still using magic tools. Even cultivators at the nascent soul realm find it hard to obtain a sword of ancient treasure level. Even many cultivators at the nascent soul realm are still using magic tools.
Ugh! Late for the first lecture? Then all of you stand outside!
The method of body severance karma. The path of Qi refinement, even for a celestial spiritual root, this step takes at least 3 days at fastest. Back then, with my Heaven Water spiritual root talent, it took me a full 2.5 days. And this kid, on my very first lesson, broke through to the first level of Qi refining.
What is wrong with them? I just succeeded in channeling Qi and broke through to the first level of Qi refining.
These are all the impurities inside our bodies. When cultivating immortality, these impurities will gradually be expelled from the body. You go back and clean yourself up first. The rest of you can now take a look at the body tempering manual and the Qi channeling Chen. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me directly.
Leaving right after the first class doesn't seem quite right, but the stench on my body is driving me crazy.
Kid, you broke through to the Qi refining stage! Aren't you supposed to be in class? Breaking through during class!
No wonder you're all covered in gunk.
Ha! As expected of my disciple! Really stole the show!
And so he told you about the spirit void and the fate sign. The so-called spirit void is when a cultivator reaches the foundation establishment stage before the age of 18. They can then open the spirit void through special rituals and formations. The spirit void resides within the spiritual platform, but most people's spirit voids are completely empty. Only a very few people's spirit voids contain items, miscellaneous objects, or magical artifacts.
There are no set rules. As for the so-called fate sign, it is the transcendent insight gained when breaking through to the golden core stage. If one is fortunate, an immortal from the upper realm may bestow a fate sign, allowing one to briefly borrow the power of that immortal to fight. The founding patriarch of the Kangyun sword sect was a powerful cultivator who ascended to the upper realm. Therefore, most disciples in the sect are able to obtain a fate sign.
As for the spirit void, it is already determined at birth. Having it or not is the same. It doesn't affect your path of cultivation. Take this storage pouch.
Try to have your spiritual consciousness in the spiritual court. Touch it.
It is not black and white anymore! Master, I can see colors!
Let's go to the Qingshan sword, Peak Square.
Oh, what is going on? What was that bell just now?
That is the alarm bell of the Kangyun sword sect. It rarely rings. Once it does, all disciples currently in the sect must quickly head to the Qingshan sword, Peak Square. Some disciple must have violated sect rules. What kind of sect rule violation requires such a big fuss?
T-Yoko, I made you the Peak Master of Eugene Peak, H.M. Page. So this is how you discipline your disciples. What a fine disciple you have! What a fine Eugene Peak! Quite the arrogant airs for a sect disciple!
If that old woman hadn't walked for 12 whole days, all the way to the foot of Mount Kangyun Sword Sect,
I still wouldn't know how overbearing your Eugene Peak disciples are at the foot of the mountain. I also wouldn't know that my Kenjin sword sect has produced such a beastly scum. That woman should consider herself lucky that I took a liking to her. Why should I be punished? Besides, I gave her 100 taels of silver. She is the one who got the better deal! Ha ha ha! Even now, you still think you did nothing wrong. You're unworthy of being a sect disciple.
prodigy who reached the Foundation establishment realm at 20, and now his Dantian has been destroyed just like that.
That young woman was supposed to get married in 3 days. That girl had already told you about this. She begged and pleaded, but you forced yourself on her. And you even killed that old woman. The girl felt she had no face left to face her future husband, so she hanged herself after you left. My Kenjin sword sect is ashamed! Sect leader! Sect leader! I know I was wrong! I'll go right now and apologize to that girl's grandmother! I'll give them silver as compensation! I'll quit the Kenjin sword sect! I'll work like a slave for their family!
What do you think should be done with this disciple? He must be killed.
I don't want anyone else to violate the sect's rules. Now, as the Peak Master of Yujin Peak, who failed in his guidance, Chiyu Kui shall be immediately removed from the position of Peak Master of Yujin Peak.
When a disciple commits a wrong, the master cannot escape responsibility. So you will personally take his severed hand.
And go give that old woman an explanation. Tiyoku, you are ordered.
Why do you think this man cannot be spared?
Many people in this world cannot withstand the test of human nature.
For that disciple who committed the wrong, he himself didn't think he had done anything wrong. He thought he was a disciple of an immortal sect of noble status. Taking a liking to that woman from the mountain base was her good fortune to have risen above her station. Besides, given that disciple's character, if we let him off today, he will inevitably go down the mountain again.
Right. If we let him go today, that woman will likely face great danger. So I'm saying
this can be let off easy. The reason is simple.
To serve as a warning to others, the rules and traditions of the Kenjin sword sect must not be broken. It is also a wake-up call for everyone.
Ha ha ha! It seems this last disciple of mine isn't just gifted with talent, but also has a mind as sharp as a needle.
Your chi refining first layer has stabilized so much.
Master, I was just about to ask you about this. Why is the energy vortex in my Dantian only the size of a thumb?
This is the foundation of your Dantian. Don't underestimate it just because it is thumb-sized now. But this is the foundation for you to start your cultivation. When you fill your current Dantian with primal power, the size of your Dantian will also expand.
Your Dantian!
This is...
What is this? Master, what is wrong? Did I make a mistake in my cultivation?
You didn't feel any discomfort in your Dantian, is that so? From the looks of it, this kid not only cultivates very quickly,
but the size of his Dantian is also extraordinary. His cultivation resources will definitely be astronomical in the future.
it is fine. Very good. Now that you've successfully drawn in chi, and the core of your Dantian has been condensed, next, what you need to do is go to the Scripture Pavilion on Qingshan Peak and pick a cultivation technique that suits you. Once you have a cultivation technique, you can actively absorb the spiritual energy of heaven and earth, as well as the pure spiritual energy within spirit stones. In this way, you can convert the spiritual energy you absorb into primal power that you can use.
The 9 transformations, Thunder Scripture, Grade D, middle rank. The upper half is missing the techniques after the Golden Core stage. Rated as Mystic Grade, Supreme Quality Technique.
Master, what are you doing here? Haha! I just wanted to see what technique you got.
Huh?
You didn't get that mixed origin heavenly thunder art. It is fine when you reach the golden core stage. I'll take you to some auctions then, and try our luck, to see if we can find a better technique.
Compared to the pain of soaking in the medicinal bath back then, this little bit of pain is nothing. It couldn't be any gentler. Damn, I forgot to tell him.
When breaking through meridians, you can't rush it! You can break through a little each day!
But if I forcefully interrupt him now, his meridians could be damaged.
I was originally thinking that after this kid broke through part of it, he would voluntarily exit his cultivation state. But now it seems
He has already opened all the meridians in his body and has started circulation. First circulation cycle. Now, his sentience has suddenly expanded several times in size, and the speed of his technique circulation is getting faster and faster.
gradually it is becoming like instinct.
Today, he can try to break through to Chi refining level 6. I can sense it.
Yeah. You absorb the primordial energy in my body.
If you can hear me, I hope we can talk. I'll say it one last time, talk or not. So disobedient. Even if you're a greater treasure than the heavens, if I can't use you, then you're useless. Get lost.
You have no right to possess me!
You have no right to wear new clothes. That was something Zhu Shan used to say all the time. It is the words I least want to hear in my life. What is right? Just a mere sword spirit. Able to show yourself, and even then, you stole my primordial energy.
What status do you have? What level are you? And what right do you have to act high and mighty in front of me? On what basis are you so arrogant?
My being! Having slept! And yet, I feel anger because of a brat like you! From now on, I'll take half of the primordial force from your cultivation. I'll let you use one of the swords inside after you reach Foundation establishment.
Bye-bye to you. I don't care. You keep it yourself.
What the hell? A sword spirit that stole my primordial energy. That is all. Stop putting on airs.
DG! Old man! This is the second time you've threatened me!
I only give you 3 chances to show killing intent. Miss these justice, and I will destroy you. My grandson responds to softness, not hardness. If you want to follow him, I advise you to soften up.
Fine, I'll give it back to him.
What is going on? Are you blaming me?
We can talk this over! I can give back all the spiritual energy I absorbed from you!
Sit down and tell me who you are. The sword spirit inside the sword case. Do you have a name?
You're not yet worthy of knowing my name. If you don't know what to call me, just call me Sword Spirit. With your current strength, you can't handle any of the swords inside. Maybe when you reach the Golden Core stage, you might barely be able to control the first sword. Any other question?
No problem, of course not. But I just want to ask. How much more do you need to absorb?
And you'll keep absorbing!
Doesn't that mean I'll have to split all the spiritual energy I gained from cultivation with you?
This time was just for my awakening! I can stop before you reach Foundation Establishment! But after that, you have to share! I can give back all the spiritual energy I absorbed from you soon! But when necessary, you can still give me a bit!
You're thinking pretty wishfully.
I mean, Guang, in the future, I will guide you to cultivate a small golden core! Even someone who once broke through to the nascent soul stage is nothing special! What I can teach, no one in this world can do! 8!
This method of circulation can increase my current cultivation speed by a full 30%. This is a continuation of the incomplete cultivation technique.
This garbage technique. Its follow-up derivation is simply too easy. But this technique does suit your spiritual root quite well. So before reaching the nascent soul stage, there is no rush to switch technique.
You look down on it. You didn't even offer me a higher grade technique.
Anyway.
You don't want it!
What did he mean by that? What do you mean? I don't want Suri. Judging by his level of cultivation, it must be something extraordinary. Stay away from her from now on. After all, someone who can casually rewrite cultivation techniques is not someone I can afford to provoke.
Jin!
What happened to you? I heard from Xiao Ren that you went to the cliff behind the mountain. Hey, don't do anything rash!
Master. Nothing much. I just went to the back mountain to throw out some trash.
You little brat. Who are you calling trash?
Don't be too tense when you train every day. Your cultivation speed, since you started,
could match the core disciples of some major powers. Cultivation is a long-term path. Don't rush it too much.
Got it, Master.
Ha ha ha. If you've got nothing going on in a couple days, you can also go to the mission hall and take on some tasks. It'll give you a chance to head down the mountain and stretch your legs, broaden your horizons a bit.
I wonder what it would be like if I really did drop a realm. Master would definitely panic.
Since you and I are already bound together, I'll do everything I can to help you improve your strength. Try sensing it with your spiritual awareness. Inside the sword case, there's a special space.
What kind of space?
A storage space! Are you underestimating me a bit too much?
What's this?
Try embedding spirit stones into the formation and see.
Right now! Just like that! The altar space you're in, and the outside world, the time flow ratio is 2-to-1!
Yeah, the kind of 2-to-1 I'm thinking of.
Holy crap! This time flows differently! Is that even possible?
Why not? It's just that 10 low-grade spirit stones
can only sustain it for about an hour at most, before they're completely consumed. High-grade spirit stones can keep it going for a month!
Hey, it's good and all, but it really burns through spirit stones.
You still need to work hard on your cultivation! Aim to break through to Chi Foundation as soon as possible! Once you manage to break through to Chi Foundation, you'll be able to use the first sword!
Rampage right now, the most important thing is making money.
Little shrimp, where are you off to? Haven't seen you in ages, Fantian.
Little Bang, how come you're so carefree every single day?
Isn't that how it should be? My grandpa once told me something.
What's that?
Even if towering waves crash over your head, just smile and don't worry. Pretty good, right? I nailed it.
Yeah, a young lad. Why should he have a face full of worries? Having buns to eat every day is the happiest thing for you. What else is there to worry about?
There is something.
What could make you this worried?
Every time I can't grab a steamed bun, I get really stressed out. What should I eat instead?
Haha. Want to take a trip to Eugene Peak with me?
Sure. I want to ride a big horse!
What is going on? I'm clearly wide awake, but why can't my body move?
Move! Move! Damn it!
Manifestation, talisman, reveal. Where did this wandering ghost come from? Oh, how dare you drink soul binding talisman?
Recently, many bad things have happened in Xingyun Town.
Are you involved?
Please investigate thoroughly. I only stayed in this rundown house, waiting for someone.
Absorb a little yang energy! Just enough to keep my soul from dissipating! I've never killed anyone. Please, Master! Let me off this one time! I haven't left this mountain, even half a step in 20 years!
Why should I believe you? That you haven't left this mountain in 20 years?
Because my remains are buried behind this mountain. So I can't leave a 10-mile radius of my bones.
I do! I'll vanish, without a trace!
In that case, do you want to enter the cycle of reincarnation? I can guide you across.
Could I wait a couple of days before reincarnating?
Then come to this place in 3 days. I'll guide you then.
Thank you, Master!
As for why I showed up in Xingyun Town, that goes back to the time altar that depletes spirit stones. I woke up this morning and found that I had almost no spirit stones left. So I came to the quest pavilion at Jingshan Peak and took a pretty good quest there. It required investigating the wandering ghosts appearing in the town below the mountain. Rumor has it that many men in that town have died unnatural deaths recently. It is making everyone anxious. As night fell, I arrived at this broken mountain temple to rest for the night. I never expected to encounter this scene right after lying down.
Something's off with me! I never thought that one day I wouldn't be able to figure out a young man's thoughts!
Akikito, priest! I think you're just a charlatan, trying to swindle money! Just kept him fed and entertained with good food and drink! Didn't do a thing!
If you ask me, he is just here to scam money. Let's just whistle for the immortal master from Kenjin.
I guarantee I'll find a way in 3 days! That little darling was supposed to show up last night! How was I supposed to know? He wouldn't show! Ouch! Don't hit my face!
Whose kid is that? Get down!
That is our town's sacred tree! How did you get up there?
Is as the immortal master from Kenjin Sword Sect.
This old man's name is Gu Yinha, leading the villagers of Xingyun Town to pay respects to the immortal master of Kengyun Sword Sect!
Zhao Jingjin, a disciple of the Mad Thunder Peak of Kengyun Sword Sect, has been entrusted to come here.
Immortal master, you must save our Xingyun Town! In just a few days, 4 people have already died. Now the whole town is on edge.
These reasons have already spread to the nearby villages for miles around. As a result,
It has also attracted many charlatans coming here to swindle people.
Immortal Master, please follow me. I'll fill you in on the current situation. Old Gi, when I came down from the mountain the day before yesterday, the mission briefing only mentioned 3 deaths. No, it is 4. That is, one Argo from Tang died the night before last.
Died a horrible death!
Horrible. Maybe I should just take you there to see for yourself. That way, you'll get a clear picture of what is going on. Immortal Master, this is Wang Ago's residence. He also died the day before yesterday. We haven't had time to clean up yet.
This seems more complicated than I imagined.
Looks like a tough one. You can have someone clean up the body now. Bury it as soon as possible. In a while, the body will start to stink. Immortal Master, to deal with this little darling, do you have confidence? We'll only know after trying. I'll probably stay here for a few days. During the day, the young energy is too strong. That vengeful spirit won't come out to cause trouble. Tonight, test him. To be honest, I don't have much confidence. Once they leave in a bit, I need to ask the Sword Spirit for support. Sword Spirit, do you have any good ideas?
I thought you were so capable! Turns out, you've been putting on a brave face!
Simple, wait until the double hour of the ox 2 quarters in. Just sit in the south-facing seat by the window and cultivate. That'll naturally lure him out.
Why, at the hour of the ox?
The hour of the ox is one of the 12 2-hour periods in a day, when yin energy is at its peak!
The window seat is naturally convenient for him to make his move. As for cultivation,
with your virgin body, even without cultivation, you're like a lantern in the night! Cultivation is just like adding a few more candles! But don't worry! I can step in this time!
Worried about me, and you have to act personally.
Seems like you're truly blind! You don't even know your own worth! Worried about you! I'm afraid that later, I'll have no place to absorb spiritual energy! I can absorb some power too! Before you establish your foundation, I'll have to consume some power from elsewhere!
It is settled! Quickly, raise the mission level of the Star Cloud Array to level 3. Upgrade the requirement. No one below Foundation Establishment can accept it.
received the order, change mission level, upgrade requirement. No one below Foundation Establishment can accept it. HH.
Quickly check who accepted this mission. I just got one. The powerful figure in that town is not that simple at all.
Found it! Speak! Who accepted the mission? Chu Jing-Chen. A disciple of Mad Thunder Peak.
Now, I can only pray that the young man is safe, so I can avoid some physical punishment. If anything really happens to Chu Jing-Chen, not only will my position as manager be over, but I also receive a severe punishment for dereliction of duty.
Should I call you Li Lanhua? Or Zhang Kuifen?
Whew. I'm not that person, Zhang Qiufen.
If I were to take this blow, I would definitely be severely injured.
Human! Li Lanhua, didn't you already die long ago? Is it my turn?
I don't want to!
You want to protect him?
Not necessarily.
Actually, I have a few questions. The remains on the mountain shouldn't be yours. Then it must be that Zhang Kuifen's.
Don't mention that person in front of me again! That is right. I killed them all! Zhang Dongyu is the last one! Young man, if you try to stop me, don't blame me for being rude.
So, the secret matters in the town are true. This woman is also the one at the center of the whole incident.
Li Lianhua lost her parents when she was young. She stayed in this place.
Until she turned 30.
Once she had no more value left, she went to Zhang Daniel in Xingyun town.
By then, Li Lianhua had long grown weary of the world. Finally, she felt her hardships were paying off. She could be a good wife and mother. But the insatiable Zhang Daniel soon got tangled up with Zhang Kuifen from the same town. And the Li Lianhua who used to wash clothes and chop wood, the one who bore everything without complaint, vanished as if she had evaporated into thin air.
Some gossip also started circulating in the town,
saying that Li Lianhua had been in one place too long, was wandering all over the town.
It wasn't me. It was him!
Oh, am I wrong?
Why should I? Just because I'm mute. Have to shoulder everything. They're the ones who deserve to die. Zhang Daniel. Actually, let them.
If that is the case, then the body under the tree by the ruined temple must be Zhang Kuifen's.
That is right. It was me! I never expected that gaining it would bring even greater power. I want revenge. I want every last one of them to suffer. If you try to stop me, I'll take you out too.
In the end, she is still a pitiful soul, half a life of suffering, half a life of pain.
Never got a single bit of happiness.
Instead, she ended up with a bad reputation.
I have no fond memories of this miserable life of mine. But after I bought my freedom, I held on to it dearly. Ever since I was young. I've never harmed a single innocent person. I know you, as an immortal master, have orders from your sect that cannot be disobeyed. But I still dare to beg you to clear my name.
I know the truth, but nobody else. Or maybe everyone knows. They just chose to stay silent. It is like the same, yet somehow different.
Do you see? The person you all bullied!
Feeling wronged. Those who framed you know better than you how wronged you truly are.
May your path as a cultivator be smooth and clear. Was it worth it?
If it weren't worth it, then why would I cultivate? For you, your foundation establishment is just beginning, so you need to make sure your foundation is rock solid.
That is what determines how far you can expand. This affects how far your journey to immortality can take you. Okay, I'll keep your teachings in mind, Master. Take care, Master.
About that, the little one's thinking is actually correct.
Why does that sound so old? Kid, my master is over 200 years old now.
Do you know how many layers there are in the chi refining state?
Chi refining has a total of 10 layers. Isn't see that common knowledge in the cultivation world? Wait, is it not?
This might be the common understanding in the cultivation world. But what I'm going to tell you is, chi refining actually has 13 layers. It is just that the current cultivation world has lost the methods for cultivation after the 10th layer. That is why everyone only knows about 10 layers.
What? Did I hear that? Right? 13 layers! How is that possible? If it really exists, then why does everyone only know about 10? Besides, breaking through the 10th layer of chi refining leads straight to foundation establishments. What next layer could there be?
Oh!
This is really the cultivation manual for the 13th layer of chi refining!
The amount of spiritual energy needed to break through the 10th layer is just way too massive. Have you broken through to the...
Your cultivation speed!
Although it can be compared to some genius prodigies from the upper realm, is still pretty impressive, but the next layers 12 and 13 might be quite difficult.
Not necessarily. Don't underestimate me. I'm going to heat some water and take a bath.
Jin Chen, come to the main hall after you finish tidying up.
I need to think carefully about how to brush off the whole Qi thing. After all, the cultivation world universally acknowledges only 10 layers of Qi refining. So, what is the deal with this 11th layer? Besides, I know better than anyone the principle of holding a treasure invites disaster. If some more powerful faction gets their eyes on this, I won't even know how I died. So even if this rots in my belly, I won't tell. Have you broken through to foundation establishment yet? Do you still at Qi refining? I made you. Did I sense it wrong? Without forming the foundation. It is just a random feeling. Don't know why. But I feel like my Dantian expanded a tiny bit.
I don't even know what kind of disciple I've taken on. He is full of all kinds of unexpected surprises. I've just stopped worrying about it.
As long as he is physically fine, that is good enough. I called you over because I have good news. Oh, what good news! The Cloud Dream Immortal Palace, which we co-manage with other sects, will open in 1 month. This time, Kangen Sword Sect got 5 slots. You have one of them.
What is the Cloud Dream Immortal Palace? Is it something like an immortal secret realm? It is an extremely mysterious secret realm. It opens once every 100 years. But each time, the realm inside is different. The Cloud Dream Immortal Palace is like a connector to different secret realms, like an entrance. But in these realms, you can generally get quite a bit of benefit. So this slot of yours is very precious. Make sure you cherish it.
I happen to need to leave the sect for a while anyway, otherwise. When I break through the 12th and 13th layers of Qi refining, it would be hard to explain. That is all.
Go back and train hard.
You've just been practicing swordplay every day. When the spirit incantation arrives, you'd better not neglect. This is called a cloud bolt level.
It can channel spiritual energy for long distance travel. People usually take cloud bolts.
Where we're going this time is within the territory of Genua sect. I'll take this chance to tell you what powers are around us. Green Dragon Island, the 10,000 Immortal Sword Sect, Purple Cloud Sword Palace, 7 Sages Sect, and finally US and Genua Sect. Within 100,000 miles, only these 6 sects have significant influence. The rest aren't worth mentioning. Among them, Kangyun Sword Sect, Genua Sect, and the 10,000 Immortal Sword Sect are the leaders. Their strength surpasses the other 3. And these 6 sect powers jointly control the Cloud Dream Immortal Palace. I'm sure you all know that by now. As for the wonders of the Cloud Dream Immortal Palace,
Elder Shen, if the Cloud Dream Immortal Palace is really that amazing, aren't you afraid it'll attract unwanted attention?
that is a good question, because this Yumeng Immortal Palace has a drawback. That is, this secret realm only allows disciples in the Qi refining stage to enter, and every time the things discovered in the secret realm almost never exceed the golden core stage. In other words, for those with higher cultivation and strength, it is not all that useful.
No wonder no one comes to fight over it. It is because it is not useful enough.
Oh, the minor Baito mirror. Interesting.
What is the Baito mirror?
It is what you call this Yunmeng Immortal Palace because of the legacy left by powerful cultivators from the upper realm. This secret realm was formed. These secret realms naturally attract space fragments from the void to connect with them.
Being a genius is one thing, but the key is to work even harder than others. Shoya sure took in a good disciple.
Who is he?
Which faction does Elder Shen's cloud bolt belong to? Who is that guy at the bow?
Zhao Xuanzhu. Among this batch of disciples from the 10,000 Immortal Sword Sect, he is a very outstanding one. The 10,000 Immortal Sword Sect has always been at odds with us. Later inside the Yunmeng Immortal Palace secret realm, if they start trouble, then give them a good thrashing. Mechs are.
Haha! I say, Shenlai, is your Canyon Sword Sect so broke? Can't bear to replace this crappy cloud boat. It is painfully slow. Everyone's been waiting for you.
Spell curse 282. Lightning return!
A mere steward of Azure Dragon Island dares to spout nonsense at me. Him. I'll teach you a lesson this time, so you won't bring trouble upon yourself with your big mouth.
You bitch! After you enter our Yunmeng Immortal Palace! Find a way to kill a few of them!
Haha.
Kill us? Ha ha ha! Didn't expect this time the Canyon Sword Sect actually had Elder Shen personally escort the disciples here. I'm sorry I didn't come to greet you.
Oh, it looks like this year, Kenjin Mountain Sect has taken in some impressive, promising talents.
These are our entry-level disciples this year.
Their strength, compared to you little ones, is still a bit inferior.
After our two Sect's disciples enter the Yunmeng Immortal Palace, we need to support each other.
Naturally.
Everyone, I assume you've all explained the rules to your disciples. In times of adversity, life and death are your own responsibility. Any grudges from inside must not be brought outside. Since you're all ready, then prepare to enter the Cloud Dream Immortal Palace.
If you encounter danger inside, strike when you need to. Kill when you have to. Once you enter this time, Chu Jingqin will be the team leader.
Remember, do not break through to the Foundation establishment realm while inside. Otherwise, you'll be instantly teleported out. Good luck to you all.
You go in too. Ju.
Seven String Sect!
Come, help me quickly! I've been found!
Got you!
He is really unlucky to have run into you.
Maybe, maybe not. Forget it, he has already gotten what he deserved. The six sects have close ties. We can't just kill him, can we?
Right now, in the forest, besides us, the others are nowhere to be found. Even if we kill him, we won't leave any trace.
Go, die!
This is your only chance to be soft-hearted. Because I can bear the consequences. If there's a next time, abandon you and let you fend for yourself.
I'm telling you, in this secret realm, since they said life and death are disregarded, then don't treat it like a game!
You only have one life. I don't want a soft-hearted person holding me back.
We need to leave here as soon as possible.
Their people will find this place soon. If you don't leave, then you won't need to go.
Fine.
So, Jingjin, what cultivation stage are you? Really, you'll find out soon enough. Wait, there is someone. Yofeng Zonglin. You two circle around from behind. Distance 500 zhang. After I make my move, you two reveal yourselves. You found the traces of the 7 strings sect disciples.
Otherwise, what do you think he took that person's identity, Jade Slip, for?
What is he going to do with it?
Zhongli, come with me.
Are you all just lamps raised in a greenhouse? Kaji, Lindong, you come with me from the east. There are only 2 of them. Make it quick. Since there's already a conflict, kill them all. My grandfather taught me from a young age. Once you have a conflict with someone, either don't make a move or eliminate the problem completely.
What a fine cloud! And your sword sect! How dare they kill me! A disciple of the 7 string sect! Why wouldn't I dare?
You really haven't left yet. Seems the cloud, as your sword sect, has produced a ruthless one. Too much talk.
I am an inner disciple of the 7 string sect! You can't kill me! Not good! Senior Brother Joel! If you want to die, then die on your own! Damn it! Don't drag others down with you! Just now, if Lindong hadn't blocked a few sword strikes for you, you'd be dead by now! If you don't want to die, then stick your neck out and let others kill you!
Once you step into the cultivation world, don't expect to stay out of trouble. If you don't kill others, they'll kill you. If you can't get that to your head, I suggest you cripple your own cultivation and go down the mountain to be a good wife and mother.
Let's go. Since you've decided to cultivate, don't be so soft-hearted. We're all in the same boat. If you keep acting like this, we'll have no choice but to abandon you.
Head north!
Flower Tongue Ghost, Root, and Purple Mystery Jade. They're actually all peak, second grade heavenly treasures. Judging by their size, they're at least foundation establishment level demon beasts. I don't want any trouble with these two demon beasts. What the hell is this place anyway?
There is something good in a cave! 100 Zhang away.
What is it? Kai treasure silver. Really? HMH, believe it or not.
I want to go check out that cave. Are you guys coming together?
Let's go! They already got the spirit herbs! We've got to find some other benefit for ourselves, too!
Alright, well, those two demon beasts haven't come back yet. Let's hurry in and take a look. Remember, once it gets dangerous, run immediately.
I'm going to.
Since you've decided to change, just bear it silently. Don't make that face if you don't want to change. No one is forcing you to. Keijin, guard the cave entrance. If those two demon beasts come back, tell us immediately so we can leave. The rest of you follow me inside. Don't blame him. It is all for your own good. Having you guard the entrance means we're putting all our lives in your hands. Don't let us down.
Hurry! Those two demon beasts are already on their way back! Still 100 Zhang away!
Given the strength of those two demon beasts, unless I can break through to Foundation establishment right now, everyone will be finished. But once I break through, I'll be instantly teleported out of the secret realm. The others left behind will definitely die too. Not good.
No time! Get on top of the cave!
Hey, yay!
Only after you harvested the Bi Valley grass, did you erase the scent from yourself? Oh.
Quake! Cho Ching Ching! All of you come out now! Something's wrong outside! Let's go!
Who is there?
It really is a monster!
I got two things from under that pond.
What things? Take them out, and let's see! What good stuff! Ah, it is tiny treasure silver! And such a big piece! What is the other?
Shumo, spirit sand. Damn, such a big piece. We're rich.
After we get out, we'll sell these things and split evenly.
I get a share too.
Of course, you do. You did great just now. If it weren't, we wouldn't have reacted in time. It looks like there are many buildings ahead. Seems like some sect's secret realm. Why are there so many beasts here? Could this be a beast taming sect? Oto, you need to help. We must help. It is not because we're on good terms with the Jinyu sect. We've already taken out some disciples of the Qixin sect. There is someone in the Wangxian sword sect who doesn't get along with me. That guy Qian Shouyang. And they've clearly joined forces with the Zigxiao Sword Pavilion, the people from Qinglong Island. We got into a conflict as soon as we arrived. At this point, we have to find an ally for ourselves. Yeah.
Lindong, extract the beast's inner core.
Shen Qi of the Jinyu sect. Thanks to all of you from the Kanjin Sword sect for the rescue. Chou Jingchen of the Kanjin Sword. Oh, what happened to you? The people from Qinglong Island stole the hatchling eggs from the purple demon lizard's nest and pinned the blame on us. You guys are really unlucky. You didn't get any benefits, and some of you are even hurt. If I ever catch those Qinglong Island people...
I'll make sure they learn a lesson!
By the way, I heard from Qinglong Island that you got into a fight with those shady kids from Jixian sect. When we came in, we ended up taking out 3 of them. There are too many beasts here. It is not safe to stay long. How about we stick together? We can watch each other's backs.
Wait! Run! A huge wave of beasts is charging in our direction! Speed it up! We can't let them get inside first! Once the city gates close, we'll all die here! Senior brother, hurry! Let's get in first!
Go hold them off.
So they don't shut the gates after they get in! Try to be quick! Humpei! Retreat! Retreat! Move! The gates are about to close! Lexian Sword Sect and Zixio Sword Pavilion! If you dare close those gates, you'll face the consequences!
There is a secret passage! 150 jong east of here!
Get inside quickly! Qi Feng Lin Dong. Sword Spirit, what is going on?
Isn't this normal? There is a random teleportation array at the exit. Many sect secret passages are set up this way to prevent anyone from ambushing inside.
At least, everyone else has escaped the beast. If we run into someone blocking the door now, then those from the 4 sects will inevitably have a fight. Could this person have been the sect master in life? No offense, no offense. You're already dead. It is just sitting here anyway. Since I saw it...
It proves we have a connection. Let's get this straight. If we're connected, it is not stealing. Didn't expect an unexpected bonus. Haha. Profound level peak movement technique, Thunder Flash.
This killing and treasure grabbing came way too fast. No wonder they say the cultivation world is full of bandits.
Is this thing?
How could something like this appear in the human spirit realm?
You truly are a person blessed with great fortune and luck. If you get your hands on this thing, its future help to you will be no small matter.
But to get it, you'll have to rely on yourself. You might as well take the entire altar with you.
Well, then at least tell me what it is! With such powerful lightning force! If I walk in, won't it fry me, stupid?
What exactly is this thing that could make the sword spirit reveal itself?
I'll risk it. Mere light. I'll refine it. Finally, 12th level. What the hell is this?
This... I really don't know! How could something like this appear in the human spirit realm? Oh, what did you say? Oh, a dragon egg!
From now on, I can stand on a dragon's head and dominate the 8 directions!
First, think about how to hatch it!
I can see it is very weak right now. I'm afraid it'll need a long time of nurturing.
Senior Brother Chu, come save us! We found 2 profound level techniques! Kichi is injured!
The 10,000 Immortals, Sword Sect, and several other teams are all chasing and killing us.
Run! Wait for me!
Are you 3 sides trying to completely cut us down? Aren't you afraid of revenge from the Genuine Sect and the Kangyun Sword Sect? As long as you all die here! Who knows? We killed him! Haha! Just like those 2 freaks from the 7-string sect!
Kill them now.
You dare! I told you I'd come back to settle the score.
Shen Shaoyang, you know what? On that night when the snow was falling heavily, I was already planning to wipe out your Qian family. Took it. Ah, that is what a... I owe you 1 life.
Dead. Saving me?
Ah, let's go. Remember, we don't know how they all died. You two, take Shenqi out first. His injuries can wait. We'll get out afterwards. Why do you all look so worried? Judging by the fluctuations of the secret realm, it is not that intense. I doubt there is any real danger. Everyone knows once you enter the secret realm, the danger isn't the realm itself, but the 6 sects have already agreed. Inside the secret realm, you're responsible for your own life or death. Don't go throwing a tantrum later.
Hey, Shusha, I really don't get where you get the nerve to talk to me like that! If it were Chu Yunshin here today, would you dare speak that way?
Stop arguing! The exit of the Cloud Dream Immortal Palace has been open for so long now! Why haven't any disciples come out yet?
Someone's coming out!
Why is it just the 4 of you? Where is Kichin? Dead.
Let's go!
Tell me what exactly happened inside the secret realm.
I killed everyone from the other 4 sects.
All of them.
Master, come pick me up on the way. Chujingru killed all the disciples from the 4 sects in the secret realm. I was afraid they'd gang up on me. With such spirit, how could he not become great? But it is a pity about Qichin. I should never have let him come. Don't worry, as long as we don't admit it, it is fine. Ahem. Besides, even if we admit it, so what? Those 4 families want to challenge the Canyon Sword Sect. They're still way too green. Good job. If you go soft-hearted, why even enter the cultivation world? It is just a pity about Qichin. I shouldn't have brought him here.
Since the sect won't acknowledge me,
I'll face them like this. Sect rules. What happens in the secret realm stays in the secret realm.
If you've got the guts, just kill me inside the secret realm. If you're not strong enough, you've got no one else to blame.
So this is what it is like to be from a big sect.
That kid must have stumbled into some good fortune in the secret realm.
even though Kitchen is gone. Those contribution points, we can exchange them for silver and gold and send it to his family. Just consider it a small gesture from us.
One movement technique, one cultivation manual. Whoever needs them can take them.
I don't need them. You two figure it out yourselves. If there's nothing else, I'm heading back.
Yeah. Little blind kid's pretty loyal, huh?
Grandpa! This is the best thing I've ever eaten!
So hot, my hands.
Little girl, scared of thunder.
Don't be scared. It is just thunder. I'm right here. Just eat your steamed bun. I want some.
Slow down, careful. It is hot!
Little blind kid, you used to be a beggar, right? Aren't you scared of thunder? Nope.
But I'm scared of rain!
Why are you scared of rain? Thunder's way scarier, isn't it?
Silly girl.
When it rains, everyone goes home. So I can't beg for food anymore. And I go hungry.
I guess you've got a point, sort of. How did you get through all these years on your own? It must have been really hard, huh?
When the wind blows, I walk slowly. When the rain comes, I walk along the side. When it thunders, I cover my ears and walk. When it snows, I hug my shoulders and walk. Little blind kid, I walked alone for a long time. Over the next month, Zhou Jingchen followed Zhou Yongshen's instructions. He went to the temple on Dragon's Throat Ridge and obtained a lightning spell, the formation-breaking Spear of Thunder.
He also, during his training down the mountain, put an end to the unrest in the Shuwantian dynasty.
I have to break through to the 13th layer, this time in seclusion.
Hurry up and absorb! Take in as much as you can!
I really can't take any more!
Aminal is more than enough to crush most cultivators. who've just established their foundation. This cave, filled with something like spiritual energy, is truly mysterious. In just the time it takes to burn one incense stick, I've already fully stabilized my cultivation at the 13th level of Qi refining. As expected of a sword spirit, you sure absorb fast. Sector leader, you all. You haven't established your foundation yet. Allow to answer, the sector leader. This kid really hasn't established his foundation yet.
So this is the Dantian Sea of a Saint grade spirit root. In all my years of cultivation, I've never seen such a vast Dantian Sea.
Sect leader, aren't you exaggerating a bit? A disciple at the 10th level of Qi refining, no matter how big his Dantian Sea is, how big can it really be?
Could I at least go take a bath first?
I'm starting to smell like a rotten fish in a pickle jar. Thank you, Elder.
It won't be long now before the other gifted disciples in our faction start breaking through to the foundation establishment stage one after another. When that happens, Chu Yunchen will lead the team and head to the spirit opening grounds. How much we can claim this year all depends on you, the disciples under us.
Well done! You actually attracted heaven's reward! Ha ha ha! Yeah?
Why do you make me practice this one? Move every single day.
This kind of thing can't be rushed. Just take your time comprehending it. Even those far more talented and formidable
only came to grasp the sword stance through continuous cultivation and growth along the way.
By the way, you should start preparing for foundation establishment soon. You're at the 13th level now, already at the great perfection. There is no need to delay foundation establishment any further.
The spirit ruins will open in half a month. Before that, everyone still has to visit another sect. I need to hurry up. Master, I'm going to prepare for foundation establishment.
Then get a good rest tonight, tomorrow. Start preparing for foundation establishment. Don't be nervous. I've already explained the details of breaking through to foundation establishment many times. Just relax. This is a calm mind. After you take it, wait until the medicinal force takes effect before you begin cultivating.
Master, rest assured. Break through with confidence. I'll stand guard outside the door for you.
Guard your spiritual platform! Focus your essence and return to oneness! Bursting open these 36 acupoints will be a huge boon for your cultivation path ahead!
Heaven and earth anomaly. Looks like the kid made it. With a Dantian so vast, he still managed to build his foundation.
This kid's starting point isn't low. At the rate he's going, by the time he reaches the gold core realm, the quality of his core will be anything but ordinary.
Cultivation of the Wild Thunder. Peak pays respects to the sect master and all.
Excellent! Excellent! 5 months and 7 days in the sect, and you've gone from peak body, tempering straight to foundation establishment. All disciples of Kangyin sect should learn from you.
Some might say, Chou Jingchen has a good master.
And extraordinary talent. But I want to tell you, since joining the sect, Chou Jingchen has challenged the Sword Tower 16 times, gone into seclusion, and cultivated on the Rising Spirit platform 78 times, and destroyed 39 wooden stakes while training in his courtyard.
That's why he could build his foundation so quickly.
The longevity bridge, the path of immortal cultivation, is full of thorns and obstacles. Cultivation is like rowing a boat upstream. If you don't advance, you fall back. Stay diligent.
Did you tell him? Not yet.
After all, he was about to break through. I didn't dare say much. You brat, your foundation building momentum was so immense that it actually triggered heaven and earth anomalies one after another. Maybe this year's Spirit Ruins matter really does depend on you. This year's Spirit Ruins event is still...
The Purple Sun Hall. Chou Yunxin. You lead the team this year. Take account of the sect disciples tomorrow. We depart the day after.
Master, why does the sect master seem so serious?
About the Spirit Ruins opening. Even though the Spirit Ruins matter is even more intangible than spiritual root power, there's no denying
that everyone who carries the Spirit Ruins Chi Soul will become a great cultivator later on.
For instance, among the past disciples of Canyon Sword Sect, who've managed to break through to the nascent soul realm, several were those with a Chi Soul. This goes to show that a Chi Soul greatly amplifies a cultivator's combat power.
As for the Ziyangho, it is one of the most elite powers.
On the entire Qingyun continent, its Hall Master is even a mighty cultivator at the divine transformation stage. Ziyangho oversees many smaller secret realms. But these secret realms, for sect powers like ours,
Are also extremely precious.
and these resources are allocated based on whether each sect's disciples possess a spirit soul and the quality of that spirit soul. If a sect gains control over any secret realm, it would be a huge boost to their disciples' strength.
But as for this matter, I don't have much confidence. After all, even Sword Spirit has no way to know if I have the spiritual void. Don't overthink it.
After all, the spiritual void is determined by heaven in this lifetime. No one can change that.
Just stabilize your cultivation realm. We'll set off the day after tomorrow.
Ah! Sorry! Elder Chu woke up late!
Since everyone's here, let's head out.
Master, Yusuya is on. Alright, we need to hurry. Let's try to reach the Yangho as early as possible. Little boss, I'll leave it to you.
Which sect are you from? I am Chou Yunxin, an elder of the Canyon Sword Sect. I've brought my disciples here to test for the spiritual void. I am Song Ru, a steward of Ziyang Hall. I'm specifically in charge of receiving guests. Please, follow me.
Those are all cultivators at the Golden Core stage. No wonder Ziyang Hall has become the top power on Qingyun continent.
Elder Chu, you achieved the nascent soul realm 100 years ago. Ha! That is all in the past. I might never reach nascent soul again in this lifetime. So it really is the Kenjin Sword Sect.
Known for the 800-year lifespan Golden Core Sword, Cultivator.
I'll have to ask you all to wait 2 days for the people from the other sects.
You can look around the hall freely during these 2 days. But be mindful, some areas might not be accessible. Please understand, don't wander off.
Then I'll trouble you, fellow cultivator, for these 2 days.
Those who want to rest can go back and rest. But remember, this is someone else's territory. Control your temper. Don't start any conflict. Yes! Where is Yusui? Where is Yu Sui?
Didn't he go looking for you? He is not with you.
Don't worry. That little girl is clever.
Nothing's going to happen. This isn't the Kangyun sword sect. No one's protecting him. Hope nothing goes wrong.
Come on! Let's hurry and look for him! You got to my robe dirty! A simple sorry isn't going to cut it! I hear you're someone that guy really cares about! If I cripple you, heh, do you think that blind man will go crazy?
You look so shabby. Who knows where you crawled out from, and you actually offended senior brother Pang Li. Ting.
I didn't dirty it. You're accusing me wrongly.
Stinking blind man, I didn't go looking for you, but you came to me yourself. I heard you took down my cousin in the Yongmeng Immortal Palace. Didn't you? That is the blind man's here. Whether or not he dirtied these spirit stones, consider this compensation for your cleaning. Too bad. This many spirit stones aren't enough. The matter of the robe is over. Next comes the matter of you bullying my sister. Want to avenge your cousin, huh? A life and death duel. You dare to accept it?
You, a life and death duel.
That is right. Me, a life and death duel. Do you accept or not? Brother, no need to take it this far, right? I can tell you're also here at Ziyang Hall to open the Lingshu. Why bother trying to play the good guy? Where were you earlier then? Either shut up, or take the duel for him. Are all the disciples of Ziyang this gutless?
I accept! At Qingxiao Hall's training grounds!
Grandpa Chu doesn't blame the little blind boy. It was my fault.
It is fine. Go back to sleep now. Grandpa doesn't blame him. I'm sorry, Master. I couldn't hold back then.
You helped a good for nothing, and you let the Ziyang Hall disciples bully him. Yu Sui, An, my disciple. My disciple is just at the Ziyang Hall.
This challenge is well made. Go fight with confidence.
If anything goes wrong, I'll have your back. It is just Li Lingshu, isn't it? Even if Ziyang Hall won't test us, I'll take you to the Lingwu Hall. Do they really think Kangyun has no one? Master, rest assured.
Dao Xiu, this disciple of yours! Oh, what about him?
A disciple from Ziyang Hall hit my granddaughter first. What is wrong with my disciple issuing a challenge?
Sai, since they're both disciples of their own sects, why not change this life and death duel into an ordinary spar? It is just a small conflict.
It is not like there is deep hatred between them. I don't care who that disciple's master is. Go back and tell him.
No change. If his master is unhappy, he can come find me after the disciple duel. Chou Yunxi.
All right, I'll go report back then.
I want all of you to remember this. Since you've chosen to be sword cultivators, you must draw your sword without fear. Why?
Because there should be no fear. Ha ha ha. Even if Ziyang Hall is a top power in the northern domain, so what?
Chou Jingqian dared to issue a life and death challenge today. That proves he has the courage to draw his sword. Instead of cowering before disciples of powerful sects, and submitting in the face of injustice.
Hetzel! I can't believe the one who issued the challenge is blind! So what if he is blind? Any Tom, Dick, or Harry can practice cultivation these days.
At least he has reached foundation establishment, hasn't he? As I see it, in less than half an instant stick, he'll be on his knees, begging Pongli for mercy.
I'm not so sure. Daring to issue a life or death challenge means he must have some skill.
Place your bet! Place your bet! Anyone betting on the blind guy? Pang Lai against this guy! 1 to 10 odds!
How much money do you have? 3,000 low-grade spirit stone. Let me check. Don't let him escape. Don't worry.
6,500 low-grade spirit stones.
I'm betting on my bro too! Hope you can afford to pay out! What? 6,500!
Who is this guy?
I'll take it. I, Fatty, gamble. My word is my bond. If you win, come find me with the jade slip. My name is Tang Ru.
A senior at the late gold core stage, actually trying to intimidate a foundation establishment cultivator. Are all the elders of the Violet Sun Temple this shameless?
Did I say something wrong? You want to fight? I'll take on all 3 of you at once.
Dare you take the challenge to a life or death arena? Let's go right now. What is the point of bullying a junior here?
Ha! You talk big! Sure, Yunxin, don't go too far. Am I talking big? Come and find out. Don't get smart with me, old man. You!
Yushin, why bother arguing with them?
Elder, since the challenge has been issued, let life and death be decided by fate. Everyone, no matter who you are, has to take responsibility for their own actions. I'll preside over the match. A life or death battle has no rules or restrictions. Begin.
Die, you little pest!
It seems even with a heavenly spiritual root, your talent isn't that great.
Huh?
Is this all you've got? What a disappointment.
Huh?
My hand! Where is my hand?
Where is that arrogant attitude now? Was that reckless boldness? Just because you're a disciple of the Violet Sun Temple.
Ha! Don't get too cocky! My trump card hasn't come out yet! Oh!
Elder Miao. Isn't using a spirit burst pill going too far? It is a life or death battle.
No matter the means, a spirit burst pill. His aura is already nearing mid-foundation establishment.
I'll kill you! Spirit mantra! 293! Flame burst to... Spirit mantra! Hanli has actually cultivated flame burst to this level!
And I thought you had something else up your sleeve. Well then.
Thunder Whip!
Even if you win, so what? I am a disciple of the Azure Hall. As long as I'm not dead, I'll find a chance to kill that little girl.
She's a really promising talent. Homage, the outcome is decided. You've already won.
Little one, you dare!
Try a movie and see what happens.
All right. What a fine disciple of the Kengyun sect. Consider this feud settled today. I just hope he never falls into my hands.
Don't think I'm cool. If I had been at a disadvantage today, I'm sure Ponley wouldn't have let me off easy. If any of you have a problem with it, you're welcome to step onto the stage. I'll stand here and wait for the time it takes an incense stick to burn.
That Chujinshin has way too much murderous intent! Yeah, killing people! I've killed a few myself! But killing with such cruelty like him!
Murderous intent. He showed it to you.
The things you're saying make me sick! Even if it wasn't Little Bun who got hurt today! If it had been any of you! Anyone at all! I believe Chujinshin still would have chosen to issue that challenge!
Remember this. He's not just protecting you, Suya. He's protecting every single person in the Canyon Sword sect. If today
he had bowed and scraped before the Azure Hall disciples! By tomorrow, every sect in the entire Northern Domain would know that the disciples of the Kengyun Sword sect have no spine!
The things you said! If Junior Brother were to hear them, he would be very hurt! Just like Kifo said! What Chujinshin did today was certainly a bit cruel!
But from today onward, any Azure Hall disciple who sees any Kengyun Sword sect disciple will never dare to bully them recklessly.
In the future, learn to control your state of mind.
Never let a heart demon take root in you. Killing him is fine. But the way you did it today, your master, only worry that it might affect your mental state. He threatened me, saying he'd find a chance to kill you.
No wonder, after he glanced at me on the stage. He turned around and struck without hesitation.
So, that's the reason. These past few days, before training, take one calming mind pill before you cultivate. Don't let it affect your state of mind.
I'm afraid you'll develop a heart demon later on.
Go ahead, get some rest early. We should be able to test the spirit void tomorrow.
Haha. You get 70, I get 30. I didn't even lift a finger. Haha, thanks.
Thanks for what? Sleep! Sleep!
Sword Spirit? Do you think I did something wrong?
Why doubt yourself when you threw that punch? Didn't you already make up your mind? As for the methods!
What you did is just child's play in my eye. After observing you this whole time, I actually think it is this kind of personality that can truly survive
in the cultivation world!
Yeah, when I threw that punch, I had already made up my mind. Why keep agonizing over it?
That night, the Ziyang Hall was far from peaceful. Zhang Hao flew into a rage after returning to the hall.
But he couldn't show it. Because Elder Miao had already tacitly approved the fight.
Have all the disciples of Kengyun Sword sect arrived?
Kengyun Sword sect came yesterday.
Then among them, is there a guy called Shrimp? Haha, last time at Yumeng Fairy Palace, how long ago was that? There is no way that guy is already at Foundation establishment.
You have a grudge against him. Grudge doesn't even cover it. He killed 5 of our 7 sages. Sex artifact refining disciples. We're going to settle that score sooner or later.
He is here!
But I'd advise you not to think about revenge or anything. With just a few of you, you're not even enough for him to kill single-handedly. After saying that, the Ziyang Hall disciple pointed out the already arranged lodgings, then turned and left.
Soon, they learned from the Ziyang Hall people about what had happened during the day.
Sigh. Time to head to the spirit testing hall.
Haha. Chujian, brother Yi. I knew you two would be here. Oh, your injuries from last time have all healed. Healed ages ago. I heard about what happened yesterday. Brother Chu, you're still amazing.
Yeah, after leaving you Montferry Palace, did those clans give you any trouble? Humphrey, my genuine sect not giving them trouble is already a blessing. Hopefully we all get artifacts spirits in the spirit void.
Everyone, please come in now. Before entering the altar, you must pass through the cleansing pool waters. You need to stand still in there for 3 breaths. Stand in the center of the altar again.
Useless! Hemphi just killed a disciple of the Purple Sun Hall! What are you so cocky about? If you've got the guts, show off like that in a Spirit Void trial this time!
What is your spiritual root?
I've got a wood-type celestial spiritual root, so what?
What, are you a waste spiritual root? Oh, a wood-type celestial spiritual root is pretty strong, too bad. I bet you didn't know I have a sacred spiritual root. And it is lightning type. Your 10,000 swords set is really out of the loop. Do you have to shout across mountains just to talk to someone? That is right. Weak in strength and not too sharp in the head either.
From now on, whenever you run into someone from the 10,000 Immortal Sword Sect or the Violet Thundersword Palace, stay far away from them. Let's start with the Kongjin Sword Sect. Now you go up.
Who exactly is your grandfather?
Am I supposed to choose for myself?
You will find a master more worthy than me.
I don't know why. This Link Kid's spiritual whiskers are so hard to open. The spiritual food embedded in the altar is being consumed at a rapid pace.
Great Void 9 Palace Immortal Slaying Script. Sushuan, who exactly are you?
Carved and divided by ancient script to hide his void spiritual body, isn't it? Causal threads, old man. You want me to completely tie his fate and karma together with mine? Fine then, what if I choose him?
So, is that you?
Ha ha ha! Good, good, good! The 9th grade sword spirit soul. Truly gifted by heaven and blessed by fortune.
No wonder! Your master chose 9th grade sword spirit soul! This time, we're definitely going to be assigned to the same trial secret realm!
I really don't get why you don't go to those holy lands in the central domain and become a holy son.
A ninth grade sword spirit soul! As long as someone like that doesn't die, in 100 years, he'll definitely shake the Kengyun prison! How long has he been cultivating?
Too slow, 5 months and only at foundation establishment. Fate, same here.
Greetings, Grand Elder!
What caused this spiritual energy upheaval? So you're Cho Jingqin, and you possess such talent.
Would you consider becoming my last disciple?
We even share the same lightning spiritual root.
What is so special about having a master? Be a disciple of me, Guxiang. His talent won't go to waste. Ziyang Hall has enough resources to support his cultivation.
Your junior Chu Jingqin pays respects. What do you think, Hall Master Ji?
Don't worry about the issue of already having a master. In the cultivation world, switching sects is not uncommon. This junior was born of humble origins.
When I first entered the sect, I was nothing but a beggar.
Thanks to the Kengyun Sword sect for not despising me, and for having a broad heart, just like the precepts of Ziyang Hall. If I were to leave such a sect,
Then if in the future, a stronger sect appears, and wishes this junior to go there, at that time, should I, this young man, go or not?
Therefore, while I'm grateful for your esteemed regard, alas, it is this young man who does not appreciate.
Forgive me, but I find it hard to comply. The Kenjin Sword Sect is truly fortunate. The words you just spoke made even me feel somewhat ashamed.
Since that is the case, I hope that in the future your path of cultivation will be smooth, and that you soon step into a higher realm. Master! You little brat! I thought you were that kind of impulsive hothead. Never expected you to be so slick with worldly affairs. If not for how flawlessly you spoke just now, I almost wanted to take you and run away. Ha ha ha.
Even I was sweating for you. Huh, Master Go's temper is notoriously bad. Alright, let's continue the test. I'll switch the stone pillar.
He just turned out a mighty cultivator in the half-step transformation.
Just like that! And he came out unscathed!
from now on, if I can avoid provoking this person, I absolutely must.
Breaking through to the mid-stage will probably take a while.
Even though my speed of absorbing spiritual energy is terrifying, the foundation locked within my Dantian is too vast. Sword Spirit.
Are you there?
What is the matter?
Sword Spirit. Is that sword you?
It is me! I never expected! You could actually bear my projection!
Then why is the edge of your blade broken?
I once cut something. Ever since then, I became the way you see me now.
That must be a really tough opponent.
Why do you say that?
Well, I want to know what kind of ability you can give me.
You'll only understand that after you forge a soul artifact. In short, I can bestow special abilities depending on the soul artifact.
Special abilities! Ha!
But there is no rush. First of all, you might not even find a truly skilled soul artifact master. And even if you do, the soul artifact created may not be able to withstand my power.
Why did you give me so much today?
I feel like you've changed. Like you trust me.
Since yesterday, our fates have been tightly bound together. We rise and fall together. Actually, I have a question too. Do you know what those red markings on your body are?
My grandpa did them. I've been living with my grandpa since I was 6 every year. He would draw a part of them. It was incredibly painful every time. I'd never go through that again. Not even if you knocked me over.
I'm really curious about your grandpa's true identity. This grand illusion, 9 palace immortal slaying mark! Even I thought the art of drawing these red markings was long lost!
What is the point of them?
To conceal your innate void spirit body!
To keep the immortals in the upper realm from discovering you too early to avoid trouble. I have to say your grandpa is very impressive. Alright, I need to go rest now.
This time, you really should reward Jingjin and Yifeng well. Haha.
Rewards are in order! Zhou Jingqian of the Mad Thunder Peak! Awaken the Knights, Great Sword Chi Soul, and secure the Trial Secret Realm for the Canyon Sword Sect. Reward, 10 bottles of Pei-Yuan pills, 3,000 sect contribution points, 5,000 low, Great Spirit Stones, 1 month of access to the Earth, level Spirit Elevation Platform, 1 entry to the Library Pavilion.
And the choice of 2 martial arts manuals. Yifeng, reward of 3 bottles of Pei-Yuan pill, 1,000 low, Great Spirit Stones, 1 month of access to the Mystic Level Spirit Elevation Platform.
Ahem! The sect is broke! I get it! I get it! Sect leader!
Your favoritism is a bit obvious. If we're broke, we'll be broke together.
Well, you new disciples have just been here for half a year, so the sect is allowing you to go home and visit your families for half a month. Pack up tomorrow, and you can head down the mountain to go home and see them.
Why are you still here, not planning to go home and visit? Forget it, I'm not going back. My grandfather isn't home, there is no point in going back. What about you?
If I go back, I'll just be a thorn in my father's side. I'd rather not go. Want me to take you to a cultivation spot?
Could it be that within the sect, there is some special place I don't know about? I knew it, you've been cultivating so fast. It must be Elder True giving you special treatment. What do you mean, special treatment? I discovered this place on my own. I call that place worldly heart tempering. A secret realm for tempering the heart. Enough with the chatters. Just tell me if you're coming or not. Yeah, I'm coming. I want to see for myself why you can cultivate so fast. This is the worldly heart tempering you mentioned.
Why ask so many questions? Just follow me. Alright, all of you, head down. My body here is about to suffocate.
Hence, the power of worldly heart tempering really lives up to its reputation. Something's happened at home. I need to go back to my clan.
I'll come with you.
I didn't expect your family to be this wealthy. I'm the 3rd child in the clan. I have 2 older brothers. That sounds good, doesn't it? What is there to be upset about?
I'm born of a concubine. So, it seems Yifeng's past might not have been easy.
Mother, I'm back.
Oh, Fenger. And this is...
His name is Chu Jingjin. He is a friend from the sect, very loyal, and he treats me well. This is my mother, Su Shi. Hello, Aunt Taisu.
Oh, good. Our Fenger has a bad temper. He must have been a lot of trouble for you. Come, let's go inside and sit.
I have no friends in this family. Why? Others don't think much of me, and I can't be bothered to kiss up to people who don't care.
I'll show you my sister Yujinga later. Now that is what you call a real beauty.
But I'm warning you, kid. If you want to be my brother-in-law, you'll have to get past me first, who just introduces their own sister like that out of nowhere. Let me go help out. I'll have you try my mom's cooking. It is amazing. Mom, where is Chinger? Funger has already entered the immortal sect, achieved foundation establishment. Now I can share your burden. Mother, just tell me the truth.
You've grown up.
Chinger should be with your father!
Remember, don't argue with your father. He is really not the person you think he is.
Don't worry, Zoe. Keep an eye on him.
Haha! We finally cornered the Ye family! Ye Shinger is as good as mine!
Who was that speaking? What has happened to the Yi family? Brother Zhang, please be generous. For the sake of our families' long-standing friendship, give me just 2 more days.
Master, it is not that I won't extend the deadline. Hey, Chanmao. It is that this shipment is for a major sect.
If you can't deliver the goods, then we'll have to follow the original contract. Pay 100 times the penalty.
Once we default and compensate, the entire Yi family will be cleaned out. Other families we do business with will cancel their contracts one after another. The family will instantly fall into utter ruin. Irrecoverable ruin.
Do you think I don't know the cost of breaking the contract? But right now, I simply can't muster that much stock. Master, don't say I'm not being loyal. There is one more way out. Your daughter Chinger is a grown woman now. Why not marry her to my son Zeng?
Funger, when did you get back? Who is this behind you?
You've reached foundation establishment?
This is my friend.
Come, sit down first. I never expected your third son to have reached foundation establishment. Congratulations, congratulations.
Why are you throwing a glass at me? Zheng Sheng, since you've already made up your mind about this, why put on this pathetic act of begging and whining? All these days, I, Yi Tianying, have done everything I could.
I'm laying it all out today. Either you deliver the goods, or our 2 families form a marriage alliance. Otherwise, you'll face the consequences.
In your dreams, Chinger would marry anyone before she marries into the Zheng family.
Lee.
A mere brat who's barely reached the foundation establishment stage dares to yell at me? Yi Tianying.
I see your family discipline isn't very strict. Want me to teach you a lesson? Go ahead and try. Do you really think your Zheng family is that important?
If you hadn't gotten lucky and broken through to the golden core stage, your family wouldn't even count as a noble house.
In my eyes, the Zheng family is nothing but a bunch of nouveau riche.
Fine. I hope you're still this cocky in 3 days.
Since you've already reached foundation establishment, you should know about the family affairs by now. 3 months ago, the Zhang family came to propose a partnership with our family. A huge deal trading spirit herbs. The several shops cooperating with our family also promised to deliver the goods on time. But time is almost up.
And for some unknown reason, those shops still haven't handed over the goods.
This might be a setup they've orchestrated. Those suppliers were probably bought off by the Zheng family. The Zheng family's target isn't your Yi family's assets. It's Yan Qingge.
What? No wonder that old thief kept insisting I bring Chinger along.
So the rumors before that his son Zheng Yuan had a health issue
Turned out to be true. They must have set their sights on Chinger's yin water constitution. They're scheming right against our Yi family. So what do we do now?
This is going to be hard to resolve, especially since it involves a contract. Isn't it just 1,000,000 spirit stones? My Yi family can afford to pay that, even if we have to start from scratch. But if you think I'm handing over Chinger, that's absolutely impossible, father.
Since you care so much about Chinger, why have you ignored her all these years?
If I really ignored you, there'd be no place for any of you in this mountain manor. If I hadn't stepped in, you and Chinger would never have had food and clothing without worry. And a steady stream of money. You think I've always been extremely strict with you, to the point of being cold and unreasonable. You think I doted on your 2 older brothers. That is because I knew you would eventually walk the path of cultivation and seek the road to immortality. That is why I never let you touch the family business. Because I didn't have high expectations for those 2. As long as they could manage everything at home, that was enough. Now that you've entered the cultivation path and achieved foundation establishment, you 2 will move to the front courtyard tomorrow.
Looks like I'm the one who has to push things forward.
Yi Tianying's contract has expired. Either our 2 families join in matrimony, or your Yi family ends up destitute. What a clever scheme from your Xing family! I'm telling you, Chinger will never be taken away by you. Either take your spirit stones and ritual tools and get the hell out, or I'll make sure you come in but never leave. Zhang Shuheng! If you dare touch my daughter, I'll spend every last penny of my fortune to hire a nascent soul cultivator to annihilate your entire family! Manga! Protect Chinga! Thunder Spear! Nice move! Master, if you don't show up soon, I'm going to get beaten to death here! Brother Chu, I'm afraid we're in deep trouble this time. We might end up losing our lives here! Who is so bold as to act recklessly in front of me? Who on earth is so bold as to bully my disciple?
I took the liberty of finding you a backer. Don't blame me.
You want the Pika Master to take me as his disciple. Isn't that a bit? Given the situation now, the Zheng family obviously wants your sister to marry into them. We don't even know which sect they're dragging in. The only way is to have Elder Chu take you as his disciple. Use power to overpower them, and break this deadlock.
Besides, kid, you're not lacking in talent. You have a king-grade spirit root, and you've awakened a 7th grade sword cave. If Elder Tu takes you as his disciple, neither of you loses out.
Are you okay? Master, I'm fine, but Is Elder too willing?
That is quite a question. Go ahead, take a guess. Why did he break through the barrier? He traveled through space to get here. Yi Tining, head of the Yi clan, pays respects to all the seniors. What happened? Clan leader, we were ambushed. We didn't stand a chance at all! The Yi clan actually has a nascent soul realm powerhouse backing them.
I never thought it would be over the herb supply for the Kenjun Sword sect.
Good. Starting today, the Kenjun Sword sect will cut off all herb trade.
With your Zhang clan. From now on, all our needs will be handled by the Yi clan.
And I can spare your life today. But if the Yi clan encounters even the slightest problem from now on, I'll hold your Zhang clan responsible.
If one person from the Yi clan dies, I'll make 100 from your Zheng clan pay with their lives. Understand? Get lost now.
Thank you, Elder, for sparing my life.
Honored seniors, please come to the manor for a visit. Of course we'll stay. After all, I came here to take a disciple. I hope the clan leader will give his consent.
Haha, for Funga to become your disciple is truly his honor.
This kid's got an amazing constitution. With such serious injuries, he is recovering this fast. What is up with the runes on your body?
Nothing special. My grandpa drew them on me. I don't know what they do. They don't mean anything to me.
The patterns are clearly very profound, but I have no idea what significance they hold. This brat's grandfather is at least a nascent soul realm expert. Might even be a spirit transformation cultivator. Let's eat something first. After you eat, I'll change your bandages.
A medicinal meal, a spirit herbs, and meat added. Master, wasn't this prepared for you by the sect?
Just eat it, will you? I had them prepare it. Ha.
You're injured, kid. Eat well to heal up. The sect only has enough resources to open the trial realm once. I'm not letting you miss it. Master.
About the matter of sparing that person's life, you never really said anything about it.
Hey, Chumhor, what is there to say? They had already entered the sect's territory. Under those circumstances, what choice did I have? I'd say you didn't hold back. Besides, when you eliminate the root of the problem, that is the first iron rule after making enemies in the cultivation world. You must remember this. Once a conflict arises between you, as long as you have the chance, you must strike. End it if you can. Never be soft-hearted or have any hesitation. Although I, your master, say all this, I don't want you to become a wicked person. If you ever become that kind of person, I will personally take care of the discipline. Disciple, remember this.
There is a scale here. Ho should not be eliminated. He knows best.
Do it.
Perhaps. The scale in my heart, right, is still just taking shape. But I believe Master will tell me what the markings on the scale should be.
Jingchen!
If it weren't for you, I really wouldn't know what to do.
Today, I'm making the decision. I'm betrothing my sister to you. From now on, you are my brother-in-law. told Jin. You know what? Ever since I was little, I felt that father didn't like me. He neglected our whole family.
But after this incident, I suddenly realized I don't seem to understand him at all.
Your father dared to give away all his wealth, and even sacrificed spirit stones. That is enough to show he does care about you after all.
Yeah, I thought he would choose to do this to protect the entire Yi family.
The resentment is gone. Some of it has dissipated. It still depends on how he behaves later.
Thank you.
Having Elder 2 as your master, your cultivation path will be smooth in the future. Don't worry about home. Just wholeheartedly focus your mind on your training. There is a jade bottle in the storage ring. Give it to your friend later. They helped so much. Can't let them leave empty-handed.
Be nice to my mom!
Little blind guy, why were you gone so long? I've been so bored here.
Little Bang, you've reached the second level of chi refining!
I have no idea how it happened. Anyway, I was running along the road, and suddenly I saw these little green lights around me. I just grabbed them and stuffed them in my mouth. And then I refined chi.
I never expected this little girl to have such great cultivation talent. She is not even 7 yet. Oh, what do you mean? You refined chi while running?
Come on. Blind brother has to give you a good reward today.
Hey, great. You're the best.
Mid-stage foundation establishment. If it weren't for this 1000-year white jade marrow, it would have taken me at least another half month to break through to mid-stage foundation establishment.